Hello all of you. Welcome to Microsoft Hyper-V 2025 course series. In this session, we'll talk about Virtualization Fundamentals. So let's start the session. So we'll talk about virtualization in this. So as if we'll talk about the virtualization, as you know, so many cloud platforms are there who using the virtualization, or even us also be able to use the virtualization also to manage our hardware. Okay, so First, we'll talk about what is virtualization. What is virtualization, and why we use it. So, virtualization is what? It's a kind of a platform. You can say that, okay, or you can say that it's a kind of platform who allows one physical machine to run multiple virtual machines, or you can say that to run multiple independent computers who has their own operating system, own hardware, all those stuff. Okay, so you can say it's a short form, or you can say that in a very similar language is that it allows one physical machine. So we can write over there like it allows one physical machine, one physical machine to run multiple virtual machines, multiple VMs in short. Virtual machine means VMs, and all are sharing. Sorry, all are sharing a same hardware, sharing the same hardware resources. Okay, so like this, what we can say, the meaning is like imagine this is my hardware, this is my physical hardware, you can say that. Okay, and like imagine in that imagine that I have 1 TB hard disk. I have a hard disk over there. I have 1 TB hard disk, 1 TB hard disk, and you can say that over there I have, if you talk about the RAM, so we have 32 GB RAM, and we'll talk about, like imagine over there I have CPU. So you can say we have i7 processor, okay, with 4.0 gigahertz something processor we have, like this. Okay, so this is what we have in my physical machine. This is my physical machine, a physical hardware, you can say that. Okay, so this is my physical hardware. Okay, so we'll talk about what is that. So hardware means like I have a server hardware, you can say. Okay, in that we have 32 GB RAM, 1 TB hard disk, and all those stuffs. Okay, now what I want that now I want to split this hardware in multiple parts. Okay, like imagine now right now I have a Windows 10 over there. Imagine I am using Windows 10 over there, or Windows 11 over there, you can say. I have a Windows 11 which I installed in this physical hardware. Now I want to create a multiple virtual machines. I have two ways. Either I can purchase a multiple hardwares, or you can say that I have a multiple computers need to run. Okay, or I have a multiple servers I need. Imagine. Okay, and I want to install different applications and different servers. So we have two options. Either I can purchase a different multiple hardwares, or I have one single hardware. I can split that hardware in some parts, some multiple VMs, with the help of virtualization. So this is what we have the virtualization it is. Okay, now if we need a virtualization, what exactly we need? We need what? We need a hypervisor. The term is hypervisor. Okay, so hypervisor is what? It's a kind of a software layer who provide you virtualization platform. Like if you want to run virtualization in my physical hardware, I need a hypervisor. Any kind of hypervisor. We'll talk about that. What is hypervisor? So hypervisor is what? It's a kind of a software layer where it is used to provide virtualization platform to the users. Okay, so hypervisor, like you can say it's a VMware workstation or Hyper-V. These all are hypervisors. Okay, these all are the softwares who provide us for virtualization. Like if we need a virtualization, we need VMware, Hyper-V, or any third-party softwares we have. Okay, so we need a hypervisor for that. So hypervisor is what? It's a kind of a software layer, you can say. It is a software layer. Okay, so it is used to provide you, or it is used to allow you to install or to do virtualization in your physical hardware. Like if we don't have a hypervisor, we're not able to do virtualization in our physical hardware, whether it's a server hardware or a desktop or a laptop, any type of hardware you have. Okay, so physical hardware means any type of hardware, whether you have a server hardware, whether you have a laptop or desktop, anything. So we need a hypervisor for that. For virtualization, we need a hypervisor. Okay, so hypervisor is used to create and manage the virtual machine. So whatever virtualization you want to do, you want to create a virtual machines, and for that we need a hypervisor. Any hypervisor. We have a multiple companies hypervisors, like we have a VMware, we have a Microsoft Hyper-V. Any kind of hypervisor you need to install in your physical hardware, and then you can create the virtual machines. Like imagine, now let's say, imagine that I installed over there Hyper-V. I installed over there Hyper-V. So I installed one hypervisor in my physical hardware Hyper-V. Now with the help of Hyper-V, we create a multiple virtual machines. Okay, we create a multiple virtual machines over there. So like imagine how, like imagine that over there I can create one virtual machine that is known as VM -01. I give the virtual machine name is VM -01, and in that it uses my physical hardware. Like imagine I have a 1 TB hard disk. So out of 1 TB, I give 40 GB hard disk to this particular virtual machine. Out of 32 GB RAM, I give 4 GB RAM to this virtual machine, and some processor over there. Like I give over there i7, some processor is there also, like this. Okay, like same, I can create another virtual machine. So like this, like I can create another one. This is my VM2, you can say that. In VM2, I give 60 GB of hard disk and imagine 8 GB of RAM and i7 processor. Like I have a VM3, in that imagine VM3, over there I give 80 GB of hard disk and again 8 GB of RAM and i7 processor, whatever processor I have, like this. So you can say that out of 1 TB, how much I will provide. If you go forward, if you calculate all this, so 180 GB I provide out of 1 TB, and out of 32 GB I can use only 16 GB, sorry 20 GB. Okay, and I have a processor, so whatever processor I have I can provide those processors as well. So like this. So I'm splitting my physical hardware in some multiple parts. So now in my physical hardware, I'm using Windows 7. Imagine in my VM when I'm using Windows 7, or sorry, Windows 10. Imagine in my VM2, I'm using Windows Server. Imagine 2019, and I'm same over there also. Imagine I'm using Windows Server 2019, like this. So at a similar time, I'm using 4 operating systems. One is in my physical machine and other 3 is in my virtual machines. So like this. So this is all because of my hypervisor. So I installed Hyper-V as a hypervisor, and Hyper-V is allowing me to do the virtualization. Okay. So this is what we have, the fundamentals or the basic concept of virtualization, how virtualization works. So virtualization, what if I need to do virtualization in my physical hardware, what I need a hypervisor. And hypervisor is what? It's a kind of a software layer which is working in my physical hardware. So for hypervisor, what we need a VMware or a Hyper-V. These are the hypervisors we need. So we need to install these any software in my physical hardware, and with the help of that software be able to create the virtual machines. So why we using this kind of things? Because it uses it saves my cost, you can say that. Like if you go for the benefit point of view, so like imagine if I install Windows 11 in my physical hardware, so out of 1 TB it using only 40 GB or maybe 100 GB in C drive, imagine, and out of 32 GB I'm using only 8 GB RAM. Rest is wasting, you can say that. So if I want to use all my hardware, so we can go for virtualization. So that is what we have. So we able to use server virtualization, we able to use desktop virtualization. Okay, so we have a types of virtualization, you can say that. Okay, so if I write over there one thing also in this video, I explain this one thing also, that we have a types of virtualization also. So we have a kind of virtualizations, like we have a server virtualization, we have server virtualization, we have, just copy this, server virtualization. We can create a server virtual machines also. Okay, we have a desktop virtualization also, desktop virtualization. Uh, like these are some virtualization part we have. We have a network virtualization also we have. If you want to virtualize your network, you can do that with the help of network virtualization also. We can create a virtual networks as well. Number fourth, we have a storage virtualization also. Okay, and we have a storage application virtualization also. So you have an app virtualization as well. So we have a multiple kind of virtualization. So in server virtualization, we can create a multiple servers virtual machines. As you can see that we have a two virtual machines, which is working as a server one. We have a desktop virtualization, so we can create a desktop like VDIs, we can say that. Okay, we learn in future in this in upcoming lectures also VDIs, virtual desktop infrastructure. So over there we can create the virtual desktops as well. We can create the virtual networks also. For that we can connect two or more than two virtual machines together. We can create the virtual storage as well. We have one physical storage. I can convert them to a virtual one. Like we can go for SAN one. So in SAN we can provide the virtual space to our multiple servers like this. So we will discuss each of those things also in upcoming sessions. But the concept is that is what we have the virtualization. It is the basic concept of virtualization. So that's it in this session, guys. Thank you very much for watching.